hepatitis B, cirrhosis of the liver, jaundice problems, hepatitis A, B, C, jaundice, and cirrhosis of the liver. Pranayama provides incredible benefits. Along with pranayama, natural treatments also help a person gain a new life. Things that may not be possible with medicines can be achieved through small herbal remedies from nature. The first time we successfully treated hepatitis B, we were pleasantly surprised. It was hard to believe that the medicinal herbs of this country held such powerful healing potential. The first patient, coincidentally, was an allopathic surgeon on whom we tested these herbal treatments. His condition was critical, with very little time left between life and death. But from the very first day of using these herbs, we saw improvement. Patients suffering from severe cases of hepatitis A, B, and C, as well as chronic conditions, were successfully treated. That's why we have concluded that if a person follows certain dietary precautions and consumes herbal extracts, their jaundice, hepatitis A, B, and C can be reversed. Even some patients with liver cirrhosis have recovered, which is a remarkable achievement. Otherwise, when liver cirrhosis progresses, the only solution is a liver transplant. And in India, a liver transplant costs around 50 to 60 lakh rupees, while abroad it can exceed 1 crore rupees. Even after the operation, whether the patient will live a normal life or not remains uncertain. Based on our experience, we have successfully treated hundreds of patients. Cases of hepatitis A, B, C, and liver cirrhosis have also shown improvement, though slightly fewer in number. However, even in those cases, we have seen highly positive results, with some patients recovering completely. Liver cirrhosis recovery is rare but happens. Many patients recover. Before anything else, we will first discuss herbal remedies from nature. After that, we will guide you through the yoga practices. For chronic patients, Bhumi Amla, Punarnava, and Makoi are highly effective for hepatitis A, B, C, and liver cirrhosis. They provide remarkable benefits. First, let's talk about Bhumi Amla. Jaundice can be reversed within 3 to 7 days with Bhumi Amla. Bhumi Amla thrives in the rains. Fresh is best. Juice it, then give it to the patient. It provides maximum benefits and also increases hemoglobin levels. It helps resolve various liver-related problems. Acidity also normalizes quickly, very fast. Just as infections spread rapidly in the body, sometimes affecting the entire system in a day, these herbs can show surprising results in just one day. Similarly, certain herbal remedies can provide instant relief, sometimes within a single day. For example, Vidal Doda juice. Soak Vidal Doda overnight. In the morning, crush it well and extract its water. Put 5 drops of this liquid into each nostril. The results are astonishing. As soon as the liquid enters the nose, it starts clearing out mucus. Yellowish mucus starts draining and the patient begins to recover. It may sound surprising, but this is how it works. Similarly, if you crush Bhumi Amla and give 10 to 20 grams of its juice, the patient will start improving from the very first day. In 3 to 7 days, jaundice is completely recovered. For 3 days, another remedy can also be used. Madar Carotropies is considered toxic, but in small medicinal doses, it is beneficial. Take a small bud from the plant, about half an inch in size. A small fresh leaf bud, approximately half an inch long. Place this fresh bud inside a betel leaf, pian leaf. Slowly chew on the betel leaf and extract the juice gradually. Practicing this for 3 days helps reverse jaundice. Similarly, Bhumi Amla juice, when taken for 3 to 7 days, can completely reverse jaundice. The bark of the sona tree is also effective. Drinking sona tree bark juice for 3 to 7 days also reverses jaundice. Bhumi Amla and sona tree bark are also beneficial for hepatitis A, B, and C. If fresh sona tree bark juice is unavailable, take about 1 to 2 teaspoons of the bark. Soak 1 to 2 teaspoons of the bark in water overnight. In the morning, crush it thoroughly using your hands or a spoon. Stir it well, strain it through a cloth, and extract the juice. Drink this extract without boiling it. For best results, soak sona bark overnight, lightly crush it, and drink its extract in the morning. By following this remedy, jaundice is reversed within 3 to 7 days. The stomach also returns to normal. Blood levels return to normal. The benefits of sona are remarkable. A patient with hepatitis B can take it for a long time. A jaundice patient, however, recovers very quickly. Fresh sona provides more benefits. It should not be boiled. This is important. Apart from Bhumi Amla and sona, there is another amazing herb called Punarnava. In Sanskrit, it is known as Punarnava, and in Hindi, it is sometimes called Sahathi. In Gujarat, it is also known as Sathi. Yes, say it, Punarnava. The root of Punarnava is like Sathi, which is used as a vegetable in some regions. Consuming it also provides benefits, as it helps increase hemoglobin. It is rich in iron and improves digestion. In many regions, people prepare and eat dishes made from Sathi vegetables and greens. But what I am referring to is not the Sathi used as a vegetable. This is a different variety which has smaller leaves. Its root grows deep into the soil and its stem is relatively thin. This is Punarnava. It gives a person a new life. Take a Punarnava root that is about 1 foot long. Crush the Punarnava root, add a little water, strain it through a cloth, and extract the juice. Punarnava juice helps reverse jaundice within 3 to 7 days. And with continuous consumption, it can also treat hepatitis A, B, and C. In the past, people used to wear a garland made from Punarnava roots. Many believed, out of superstition, that wearing a Punarnava garland would reverse diseases through divine blessings. Some would chant mantras while putting the garland on a person. This created a psychological effect, making the person believe that invoking divine energy would heal them. Certain herbs provide benefits just through touch. For example, tying Sahadevi leaves on the head can reduce fever. Many people have experienced their fever disappearing after tying Sahadevi leaves on their forehead. Placing Sahadevi leaves on the pulse helps reduce fever and body heat. Sahadevi leaves form a kind of cap. Sahadevi is a small shrub. Tying its leaf cap on the head can bring down a fever. Some remedies work simply through touch, just like wearing a Punarnava root garland. The touch of Punarnava root is said to have healing properties. There should be more research on this, just like with Apamarga root. During childbirth, when women are about to deliver, for a normal and smooth delivery, without labor pain or the need for a C-section, without surgery, if you want a natural delivery, then tying Apamarga root around the waist can be very beneficial. Simply tie it around the waist or just below the navel. Reverse with tape. Just attach the apamarga root properly. In extreme cases, a small herbal pouch can also be used. Otherwise, simply tie it with a thread or reverse it with tape on the lower abdomen. Tying it around the waist alone also provides benefits. For years, this traditional practice has been followed in India. Since ancient times, this herbal remedy has shown its effectiveness. As I was explaining earlier, for jaundice, hepatitis A, B, C, and liver problems, Punarnava juice is very effective. Crush and strain. Punarnava Sayathi give juice to patient. Each herbal juice should be given in doses of 10 to 20 grams. In special cases, up to 50 grams may be given. Punarnava juice should be consumed twice a day on an empty stomach. It helps with hepatitis A, B, and C, liver cirrhosis, and even anemia. Low hemoglobin levels and intestinal inflammation are common issues. If there is swelling anywhere in the body or intestines, consuming Punarnava juice helps. The root of Punarnava is available in the market under the name Punarnava Mool. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons of Punarnava root, boil it in 400 ml of water until it reduces to 200 ml. Strain and drink it. This helps reduce swelling anywhere in the body. It is effective for intestinal inflammation, also known as enteritis. It also helps with facial swelling, urinary disorders, and general body inflammation. It is beneficial for any condition related to swelling or inflammation. Punarnava is very effective in treating such problems. With regular use, it provides significant relief. Bhumi Amla, Punarnava, and Sona are highly beneficial herbs. When using dried herbs, they are used to prepare Saaf Kalpkwat. Sarve Kalpkwat is made from Bhumi Amla, Punarnava, and Makoy. It is given in doses of 1 teaspoon twice a day, morning and evening. It is beneficial for patients with hepatitis, jaundice, and liver cirrhosis. It is also used as a primary treatment for these conditions. Additionally, Saaf Kalpkwat is used for kidney problems. Since Punarnava also helps in treating kidney disorders, it is highly recommended for use. These herbal formulations provide remarkable benefits. If you have a hepatitis problem, as I mentioned, along with Saaf Kalpkwat, you can also boil Sona tree bark or drink its fresh juice if available. The fresh juice provides the maximum benefits. And if your hepatitis condition is severe and these remedies are not proving effective, then what should you do? In that case, you can take Amrit 1 tablet in the morning and evening, Arogyavardhini 1 tablet, and Punarnava Mandoor 1 tablet. Punarnava Mandoor, Arogyavardhini Vati, Amrit, take 1 tablet each morning and evening. You can also take them 3 times a day. They can be taken in the afternoon as well, after meals with water. Punarnava Arishta can also be consumed. Take 4 teaspoons of Punarnava juice with 4 teaspoons of medicine and some water after lunch and dinner. The best part about Ayurvedic medicines is that they contain no chemicals. These medicines work to improve the body's internal system. The medicines given for jaundice or hepatitis are designed to strengthen the liver and overall immune system. Other Ayurvedic medicines can also be taken for additional benefits. If hepatitis A, B, or C has become highly chronic, or if jaundice has become severe and the liver is extensively damaged, Then what should be done? In such cases, take Prabal Panchamrit, 10 grams to 10 grams. Moti Pishti 2 to 4 grams. Swan Bhasma 5 grams. Kasis Bhasma 5 grams. Swan Bhasma 5 grams. Moti Pishti 2 to 4 grams and Kamdanu 10 grams. For severe conditions, the dosage can be increased to 5 to 10 grams. In this mixture, Giloy Sattva is also added. Giloy Sattva. And very important, if there is a liver problem, then in this case, Swarna, Basant, Malti from 1 gram to 3 grams can be taken within a month. Mantra explained, a month's medication. Employment 10, Swarna 5. Bal 2 to 4 grams, Bhasma 5 grams. Amrita 5 to 10 grams is also mixed in it, as needed, and 1 to 3 grams of Swarna. Mix multi and all to make 60 sachets and take 1 sachet each morning and evening on an empty stomach with honey. If there is a problem like diabetes, then the sachet can be given with water or with the juice of aloe vera. In Ayurveda, Kumari or Girit Kumari is considered very good for liver and stomach problems. Punar Nava Arishta, 2 spoons, plus 4 spoons of medicine with 4 spoons water, especially given after meals in the afternoon and evening. So, we have told you the Ayurvedic treatment that is a tradition in Ayurveda. Here, a medicine for the liver has always been. For liver issues, there is no better treatment than Ayurveda. Aloe vera juice can be taken on an empty stomach in the morning. Grit Kumari, Gorpatha, aloe vera, its juice. Take 25 to 50 grams both. Morning and evening on an empty stomach. Any liver issue will be resolved. This will be fixed. In cases of cirrhosis of the liver and other liver problems, cow urine is also very beneficial. Take 2 to 4 teaspoons of cow urine on an empty stomach in the morning and evening. Adding 2 or 3 basil leaves to the cow urine will provide additional benefits. Dietary restrictions are necessary. Avoid fried foods and fast foods. Eat boiled vegetables, but do not add turmeric to them. Avoid turmeric and yellow-colored foods during jaundice. Avoid ghee, oil, and sour foods. Include green leafy vegetables, moong dal, and use unpeeled foods. Acupressure is also very beneficial for this. For jaundice, press the point below the little finger on the right hand, just above the lifeline. This point is especially useful for the liver. Press the point below the little finger and above the lifeline. This point, located on the lifeline below the little finger, is useful for the liver when pressed on the right hand. For the left hand, the same point is located here. Isn't this interesting? Press this point too. Also, press the kidney point in the middle and press it for everyone. The key point for the kidney should be pressed regularly. Press this point on the left hand as well. Here, on the right hand, you press the heart point. Here was the liver point, and it was slightly below that. Now, on the left hand, press here. Press wherever there is pain. Start pressing on the left hand here. This point has been painted over here. This is the spleen point. The liver and spleen both play important roles in this. For jaundice and to improve jaundice, for curing hepatitis C, and for liver cirrhosis, press these 2 points. If you have severe abdominal discomfort, press these points regularly. You can also press the stomach point between the first finger and the thumb here. This pressure point is particularly beneficial for jaundice problems. It is helpful for hepatitis problems as well. Sugarcane juice is traditionally given here. for jaundice. Sugarcane juice is beneficial in jaundice. We had previously recommended putting the Mada root in water to be sucked. At that time, when you suck the small leaves of the Mada plant in your mouth, it's beneficial if you eat roasted chickpeas along with it. This also helps in jaundice. This is a home remedy for jaundice. And wheatgrass juice is very effective for ulcers. If there is any type of ulcer in the stomach, wheatgrass juice is beneficial. Wheatgrass juice is effective for ulcers, jaundice problems, and cirrhosis of the liver. Wheatgrass itself is very beneficial for liver problems. Consume it 2 hours before breakfast and 5 hours after lunch, and about 2 hours before dinner. This is how you should consume wheatgrass juice. You will experience amazing benefits from it. This is a home remedy for liver problems that we have shared with you. But remember one thing. If you drink alcohol, no matter how much medicine you take, you won't get better. If someone wants to damage their liver or cause cirrhosis of the liver, what should they do? Drinking about 80 grams of alcohol daily for 10 to 20 years will damage your liver. You will suffer from cirrhosis of the liver. The decision is yours. We have told you that if you want to keep your body safe and avoid dangerous, incurable diseases, then you should try wheatgrass and practice pranayama along with it. For pranayama, sit in siddhasana, sukhasana, or padmasana. Use wheatgrass. Avoid alcohol and fried foods. Sit in either siddhasana, sukhasana, or padmasana to practice. You must practice pranayama. Pranayama offers incredible benefits. In cases of hepatitis A, B, C, which can be severe, you will need to rest in bed initially, but later continue with pranayama. Practice pranayama. Eat green leafy vegetables. Use radish. Radish is very good for jaundice. Now, using butcher gourd is also beneficial. Crushing and drinking it also offers special benefits in jaundice and hepatitis B. Crushing and drinking bottle gourd also helps with jaundice and hepatitis B. It helps recover from hepatitis A, B, C, and cirrhosis of the liver gradually. In the process of pranayama, first, practice Bhastrika pranayama. Take a long, deep breath and release. Fill the lungs with air completely. Continue this for 2 to 5 minutes. Bhastrika pranayama will calm your mind, making it serene, undisturbed, and thought-free. Practicing Bhastrika pranayama keeps the lungs, heart, brain, and nervous system healthy. And after doing it for 2 minutes, begin Kapalbhati pranayama, which is a key pranayama for the liver and for those with chronic hepatitis B problems. Continue doing it regularly. We've seen improvements in cases up to 16 years old. We have complete data on hepatitis B cases. That's why I'm telling you to take pranayama very seriously. Practice it with ease every day. Then observe the results. For some within 2 months, for others within 6 months, and for some within a year, 100% recovery will occur. Hepatitis A, B, C.
A, B, C.
Perform Kapalbhati Pranayama at a moderate pace. If your stomach hurts, then do it slowly like this. As you release the breaths, and while doing so, the mind becomes calm. You lose yourself in the vast infinite and become absorbed. The mind dissolves. The mind's anguish dissolves. The mind's worries dissolve. Disgust dissolves. Anger dissolves. It dissolves. Jealousy and malice end. Release the breaths. Release the breaths, and when tired, stop without thoughts. That is the revered spirituality. Practice, detachment, inner reflection, restraint and the state of the observer. Yoga, inhibition of mental modifications. Yoga is the name of inhibiting the modifications. The mind becomes calm. It becomes simple and effortless. The disturbances arising within the mind end. Releasing the breaths is a very common process, and by this you receive a new life. Otherwise, when a person contracts hepatitis B or hepatitis C, or when a person faces liver cirrhosis, they start to think that there are no chances of survival, that death is the only solution. But no, a person should never lose courage. Never think negatively. The impossible becomes possible. Dreams transform into reality. Your entire life transforms. And what you never think of in life, you go there, and about which you always keep thinking. Life never really comes to you. Through yoga, this problem of the liver, this problem of jaundice, electrical issue fixed. Kapalbhati benefits you. Kapalbhati Pranayama. Holding the breath out performs pranayama. You should perform Kapalbhati, the external pranayama, for 15 to 20 minutes. In pranayama, fill the breath in. Release it, hold it out. External pranayama with Trivendra. Bhastrika for about 2 minutes, Kapalbhati for about 15 minutes, Pranayama 3 to 5 times. If possible, also perform Agnisar Kriya. Is performed outside the city. Pull the stomach in, let it loose. Both Kapalbhati and Agnisar Kriya are very important. For hepatitis B and all liver-related issues. Therefore, primarily perform these two practices and then perform Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Raise the right hand, close the right nostril, and deeply inhale through the left. Fill it deeply. And now close the left, exhaling through the right. Health slowly improves. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. Exhale fully. Fill the lungs completely and release the breath fully. Start from the left, and after completely filling from the left, close it with the middle finger and exhale from the right. Then inhale from the right and exhale from the left. Continuously inhale from the left, exhale from the right. Inhale again and exhale from the left. Advance this practice sequence. Always start from the left and add to it from the left. Begin and end with the left. Competing Anulom Vilom this way. This also applies to Anulom Vilom Pranayama. It benefits the liver, hepatitis B, and cirrhosis. And addresses liver problems by improving the entire body's internal systems and the entire endocrine system. It enhances human power and strengthens resistance power. And when the immune capacity increases, the body automatically treats diseases by itself. Thus, Kapalbhati Pranayama is essential for the liver and spleen, intestines, and to correct digestive processes. There's Anulom Vilom Pranayama. It's necessary to strengthen our immune system and improve the system, making it essential. Thus, patients with hepatitis B need to perform 10 to 15 minutes of Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Every day, perform long inhalations and exhalations in Anulom Vilom from right to left. Proceed in this manner. With complete devotion and a pure resolution, encompassing the body, mind, breath, and soul, becoming luminous and radiant. The microcosm, the universe, perform with the sentiment. Then, after Anulom Vilom, perform Bhramari. At least 3 times perform Udgita, and then focus on the breath. First, place a finger on the forehead for Bhramari Pranayama. Eyes, middle finger pressure, ears, thumbs. Inhale deeply. First, chant Om inside in the form of a sound in Bhramari. Then, as a sound in Udgita. And then focus again on the breaths. Inhale deeply with complete devotion. First, perform Bhramari Pranayama. First, perform Bhramari Pranayama. After making the sound of Om like the hum of a bee, perform Ujjita Pranayama. Inhale deeply and sanctify. Chant the sacred sound of Om. Then remain silent for a while and meditate on the Om with the breath. Become an observer. Rub your hands together, lift them up, place them on your eyes, and open your eyes while. Feeling the warm energy of both hands on your eyes. Consider this much pranayama essential daily. Kapalbhati Pranayama for 10 to 15 minutes. Anulom Vilom Pranayama for 10 to 15 minutes. Everyone should do this. And other pranayamas for 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes of Bhastika Pranayama. Bhramari, Ujjita. Perform pranayama daily in Kapalbhati. Chronic, extend past 15 minutes and even up to 20-25 minutes. And then something very subtle. To make the body flexible, and some asanas in sequence. The 7 main asanas that are performed as part of the complete package. If there is a patient with hepatitis B, they can add one more asana. These subtle processes that are practiced, one for the legs, and this second exercise also. For the legs, especially for the hip joints, for the knees, both legs. Soles are brought together and shaken. Butterfly exercise. And necessary. 5 exercises. For cervical pain, for the neck, for the upper part of the spine. To keep it healthy. Bending both hands from the front. Join elbows in front and make it large. Fingers of the hands, thumbs on the shoulders, making a large circle. Rotate them also from the opposite direction. Hands up, left to right. Grasp right wrist, grasp it. Next exercise. Lock both hands and tie them behind the head. Tie them. With hands pressed from the head against each other. Vibration is created in the neck. Lift the hand up. Then, while keeping both hands on the knees, rotate the shoulders in circles. And after performing these subtle activities, mainly perform them. Among the 7 essential asanas, particularly for the stomach. Firstly, Mandukasana, for those suffering from hepatitis B, and for any other stomach issue. You can increase the amount of this alone. Mandukasana alone can alleviate nearly all stomach problems. Thumb inside, fists around the navel, both sides. Exhale, bend forward. After exhaling completely, press the stomach in. Spine straight, neck straight, chest touches the knees, and then lift back up. This is the first exercise of Mandukasana. Both practices are Mandukasana for the stomach. For diabetes, for constipation, and especially what we are practicing today. Especially useful for hepatitis problems. Right hand deep over the navel, both knees meet in front. While exhaling, press the stomach in. And slowly bend forward. The spine remains straight. Exhale and bend forward. Then Mandukasana can be performed 3 to 5 times. For liver problems, for hepatitis, the next exercise. Both hands on the knees. Inhale and raise the hands up. Upwards. Exhale and bend forward. Palms, elbows, forehead on the ground. Then inhale deeply and rise up. And bring your hands down from the sides. Shashankasana is particularly useful for the stomach and for reducing anger and irritation. Now some essential practices. Yoga postures to be performed lying on the stomach. Both hands by the sides of the chest, both legs joined together behind. These exercises will be beneficial for the spine and also provide relief in stomach ailments. Typically, this is always the case. Inhale and lift from the front. Looking up, slightly bent forward. Both legs joined behind. Exhale while going into Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. In Bhujangasana, place both hands under the chest, left hand below and on top. Inhale and lift from the front. Practicing Bhujangasana. The fourth practice of Bhujangasana. Both slightly back, looking at the left heel from the right shoulder, looking at it. Lifting while fully inhaling. This is especially useful for the cervical spine, also for colitis. Shalabhasana, locust pose, slightly under both thighs on the ground. Inhale, lifting the right leg back. The leg is straight from the knee. This Shalabhasana is especially useful for the spine. It also generally benefits stomach disorders. Inhale, lifting with the right hand from the front, touching the ear and the left hand back, above the waist and the left leg lifted back. Crossing from the front and raising up, the right hand is close to the ear, while the left hand is behind above the waist, lifting the opposite side leg. Hold, then exhale slowly. This way, alternate the exercise from the other side. Slowly going down. Now both hands behind, above the waist. The third exercise of Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift forward. Legs together, hands back above buttocks. and exhale while coming down. Then lift from both sides. Slowly come down and sit while turning to the left side. And some essential exercises for the stomach. Lie down in Shavasana. In Shavasana, both hands near the thighs, facing upwards. A little distance between both legs. Shavasana for the stomach and spine. The first exercise is Uttanpadasana, great for the stomach, intestines and liver. Feet together, point toes, legs tight, knees completely straight. Inhale and lift the legs about 1 foot. Then lower them back down. And take the legs down again. Essential exercises for the stomach, liver and intestines. The next exercise after Uttanpadasana is Pavan Muktasana with both hands. Locking the fingers. Lift the right leg, bending it. Knee to chest, head up to nose. From the knee of the leg. If there is back pain, do not lift the head. This should always be kept in mind. Repeat this exercise with the other leg too. We repeat. Then with both legs together, bend both legs from the knees. The toes are pressed down. The heels are almost touching the buttocks. Try to interlock the fingers of both hands over the knees to hold the legs. Exhale and lift the head to touch the nose to the knees. From the knee of the leg. Straighten the legs. The third exercise is especially useful for the spine and is very beneficial. Bend both legs. Markatasana. Both hands at shoulder level, near the knees. The idea is both hands on the ground near the buttocks, at shoulder width, palms facing upwards. Inhale, bend to the right side, looking at the feet on the left. Heel on heel, ankle on ankle. Knee on knee. Neck in the opposite. Inhale to the side, then perform from the other side. This can be done 1 to 3 times. This pose is Markatasana. Inhale and bend the legs to the right. The right knee touches the ground. Knee over toes, neck aligned. Inhale to the side. Then from the other side. The third exercise is a bit difficult. Lift the right leg to a certain angle and take it down to the ground near the left hand. Ensure both knees are straight, both these legs and the other legs. Then, while lifting the leg up at an angle, the leg remains straight and bring it back down to the ground. Repeat with the other leg in the same way. Lift it to a 90-degree angle and take it towards the hand on the opposite side. Like that. Knees straight, toes stretched, and then gradually bring the leg back down to 90 degrees to the ground. After performing all exercises, take some time to rest in meditation, effortlessly. In a state of samadhi, rest. Maintain rhythm with the breath. and gently sit up, turning to the left side. These are the exercises we have shown you, especially for jaundice. And hepatitis A, B, C, and liver issues, some natural treatments. There's some dietary precautions, some home remedies, and primarily yoga practices. If you have a very chronic case, if you have hepatitis, you must practice Kapalbhati Pranayama especially. Practice daily. Twice a day, Kapalbhati Pranayama, which is a very easy process, and through this we have seen some people neither used Bhumi Amla, nor Punarnava, nor Shonak. Nor did they drink Sarvakalpat or take Arogya Vardhini, Punarnava, Mandur or Amrita tablets, primarily through the practice of Kapalbhati Pranayama. And through Kapalbhati Pranayama alone, their hepatitis B of 5 years, 10 years, or even 16 years has been reversed. We have records that testify that hepatitis B is curable. Fear says it's irreversible. Then the companies came forward. They said, we have found the vaccine. Apply and you'll avoid hepatitis B. In the whole world, under the name of hepatitis B, in the entire world, much advertisement is done in the name of cancer and AIDS. People remain unaware. I'm not saying these are not dangerous diseases, but I definitely say that their solutions are very simple. There is also a big conspiracy behind promoting these diseases. And it is about how to launch expensive medicines into the market, how to frighten people and then exploit them financially. When yoga is the solution, why not practice yoga? If there is a yogic solution, why not use it? You can reverse hepatitis B with yoga and Ayurveda. Hepatitis B reversed, your whole life transformed. Your entire life will change. There will be a transformation of the mind and other serious diseases. Problems with the heart, problems with diabetes, arthritis, bronchitis, stress, constipation, gastritis, acidity, ulcers, common problems, along with hepatitis, will disappear with other diseases. Yoga is a complete science of healing. Yoga is a complete lifestyle. Yoga is a method for the development of a vibrant and complete personality. For the development of a complete personality and an energetic life, you need to practice yoga. Practice yoga to achieve full health. It has happened. And stay healthy yourself. Help others. Sickness hurts. A disease that seems incurable, they become despondent about life. They feel like death is the only way out. There are many such unfortunate people who also have hepatitis, those who have problems like liver cirrhosis. I think you will also inspire them and bring happiness into their lives. Just take a little time. Get healthy yourself. There are many such people who have hepatitis, who have liver cirrhosis issues. I think you'll inspire them too and bring happiness into their lives. Just take some time. Become healthy yourself. First, and then spend an hour and a half in a nearby park or any open space where 10, 20 or 50 people can sit and practice yoga. There you practice these 7 pranayamas, 7 subtle exercises and 7 asanas. You have learned enough already. Start teaching others just that. To others. This is the best form of community service. A great way to start a historic era change. We will change the face and destiny of India. We will re-establish the culture of the sages. Through health, spirituality, nationalism, and self-reliance, we will fulfill our resolution. Let us all come together to build a healthy and spiritual India. This is essential. If you consume alcohol in high quantities regularly, no medicine for liver-related diseases will be effective. spicy foods, chili, fatty foods, puris, parathas, kachoris, samosas, and other fried foods, pizza, burgers, coffee, cold drinks, and canned food, urad, kidney beans, chickpeas, masoor dal, potatoes, rice, cream-laden milk, turmeric, and yellow foods are prohibited in liver-related diseases. Consuming skinned mung dal, wheat, barley, and chickpea flour bread, porridge, boiled vegetables, leafy vegetables, water gourd, ridge gourd, apple gourd, raw radish, papaya, sweet lime, orange, pomegranate, apple, amla, dates, munaka, raisins, fresh curd, buttermilk, and sugarcane juice are beneficial in liver diseases. Bhumi amla, punarnava, and makoi. Beneficial for hepatitis A, B, and C, and cirrhosis of the liver. Bhumi amla is extremely beneficial for jaundice. For a home remedy, soak vidhara doda overnight, and in the morning, crush it well to extract the juice, and put 5 drops in each nostril. Yellow water will come out of the nostrils and provide relief from jaundice from the first day. Also, drink 10 to 20 grams of Bhumi amla juice. Chew a half-inch piece of atmadar sprout with a betel leaf slowly to extract the juice. Afterwards, chewing roasted chickpeas provides quick relief in jaundice. Taking the juice of shivnat bark reverses jaundice within 7 days. If fresh bark isn't available, soak 1 to 2 teaspoons of dry bark in water overnight. In the morning, mash it well, strain it, and drink. Crush a stem of punarnava, put it in water, strain it through a cloth, and squeeze it. Drinking this juice provides relief in jaundice. This juice also benefits hepatitis A, B, and C. Wearing a garland made of punarnava also helps in jaundice. If there is swelling anywhere in the body or intestines, take 1 to 2 teaspoons of punarnava root, boil it in 400 grams of water until it reduces to 100 grams. Strain and drink it. The juice of wheatgrass not only benefits jaundice, cirrhosis of the liver, but also ulcers. Drink wheatgrass juice on an empty stomach, 2 hours before breakfast, 4 to 5 hours after lunch, and 2 hours before dinner. Aloe vera and bottlegood juice also benefit liver-related diseases. Take 2 to 4 teaspoons of cow urine and add 2 to 3 basil leaves. And use it. Use radish as a salad and eat radish vegetables. Sugarcane juice is also very beneficial in jaundice. According to Ayurvedic advice, patients suffering from hepatitis A, B, and C should use shivnat bark juice along with sarvakalpat. If hepatitis is in a severe stage, then along with sarvakalpakwat, take amritvati, arajya varthini vati, punarnava mandur. Take 1 tablet of each after breakfast and dinner with lukewarm water. Also take 4 teaspoons of punarnava with 4 teaspoons of water. In cases of chronic jaundice, hepatitis, and other liver diseases, take Praval Panchamrit 10 grams, Moti Pishti 2 to 4 grams, Swarna Bhasma 5 grams, Kasis Bhasma 5 grams, Kamdudras 10 grams, Giloy Sat 5 to 10 grams, and Swarna Basant Multiras 1 to 3 grams to make 60 pouches. Take 1 pouch twice daily on an empty stomach with honey. If diabetic, take with water or aloe vera juice.